Hello and welcome to SteveKnows. It's time again where we go over all the new games that have just released on the Quest. What new games can we enjoy and get immersed in right now? If there is anything you like the look of here or anything at all on the Meta Store, you can use the code SteveKnows and you'll save some money. There's no catch, just being helpful. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Starting with Laser Dance, this is getting some love as a standout for mixed reality, because it turns your living room into a laser obstacle course, secret agent style. You place virtual buttons on opposite ends of your room and then dance, crawl, dodge, making your way through dynamically generated laser patterns tied to the real geometry of your room. A very simple idea, and I don't get what took so long for this to be a thing. A great one for newcomers because the premise is easy to capture, and good for those who want to test their thigh strength and clean their floors with their chest. Next is Forefront. This is offering large-scale VR multiplayer up to 32 players, with realistic weapon handling, team tactics, and destructible environments. It also has helicopters, boats, and cars, and you don't need a license. Just like Breachers was Rainbow Six in VR, Forefront from Triangle Factory is Battlefield in VR. This studio always nails it, but expect slower-paced firefights, cover systems, and a more serious tone than we normally get in arcade shooters. It is shaping up to be a VR must-play. Next is Syberia, a classic adventure for us oldies. It is being reborn for VR alongside the Syberia remaster. So you play Kate Walker, a lawyer sent to this remote village, and you've been pulled into this fantastic journey across snowy landscapes, experiencing automatons, secrets, and mystery. It's a slower-paced game. It's all about puzzle solving and exploration with a narrative focus rather than it being action-heavy, so it's great if you're looking for a more relaxed experience or a nostalgia hit for some of us as well.
Great. I was just hoping for a little imagination on your part.
I am only an automaton, Kate.
Little Critters mixes casual charming gameplay with mixed reality, so you defend your space against waves of tiny creatures and you'll build defenses across your real environment. So Little Critters takes this battle of human versus critter and makes it a reality. Your front room becomes the battleground, spawning critters around your furniture, and you'll place turrets, traps, and walls in the physical and virtual space. A great MR title to show off friends what VR can do if they're not into shooters. And these tower defense games, just like Puzzlers, they sound a bit dull, but when you play them, they're almost all-consuming. Think Bloon Tower Defense, for example. Next, Elements Divided. We've just got the full release of this on Quest from Fast Travel Games, and they never fail to bring a simple premise, but make it a super fun experience in VR, but this one looks rather intense. It's a magic-based PvP brawler where players choose elemental powers like fire, ice, lightning, earth, and there are even sub-elements as well now, and you'll fight each other in an arena. It kind of reminds me of a magical spell version of Smash Bros. For those who like quick rounds and not lengthy narratives, this one's for you, and the full release comes with new maps, sub-elements, and even more maps coming in January. There's also a free trial, so you can download the game and play it for free for 30 minutes. Neolithic Dawn. If you're into survival games, this one drops you right into prehistoric times. You start with nothing but your hands and your wits. So you'll be gathering resources, crafting tools, building shelter whilst fending off the wildlife. It's gritty, immersive, and all about exploring the wild. You can even give a wolfie a little pat on the head and a stroke because you can tame animals. You also have 4-player cooperative play, so you can be part of a tribe out there. And if you die, I love this, you come back as your child, a new generation. So when you die, you become the ancestor of the person you're about to be again. Pretty funny. Build Brawlers. This takes a creative route where you literally build your own battle machines from scratch, like Robot Wars, but for avatars. You then throw yourself into a chaotic arena fighting other people. It's part builder, part brawler, but it's all about out-engineering your opponent and trying the wackiest or the strategic combination that will get you the win. If you like tinkering, experimenting, or having a giggle because this one looks like it brings a humorous vibe, this one might be for you.
See you in the game!
Hotel Infinity. This is a trippy puzzle adventure set inside a looping, impossible hotel. Every corridor bends in on itself or moves around so you get completely lost. Every door hides a secret, but your job is to figure out what on earth is going on. But it's not just about being a detective, you've got to stay headstrong because it's so creepy. It's part mystery, part mindbender, a surreal experience built around exploration and atmosphere. It's also designed for a 2 meter by 2 meter room, so you can walk around and explore environments without having to use your controllers, so it's super immersive. But don't worry, you can use the controllers if you need them. Next is Grim, another survivalist title about gathering resources, fighting other players, and building a base and crafting items. This one seems like you'll have to have the grind set, as it involves crafting tools, armor, and weapons so you can be better equipped to be walking around the land like the Adonis that you are to scare off other players. But you can also team up with them as well if you want to build allies and help them build their settlements. Make some friends in this PvE and PvP playstyle survivalist title. Tracked Shoot to Survive, this one's boasting to be the most realistic VR survival action shooter that VR has to offer, where in it you are tracked, so you're being hunted, after you were involved with a plane crash and you're now stranded. So you must scavenge, craft, and survive. Expect realistic weapon handling, including a bow, of course, luscious wilderness settings, and immersive survival mechanics such as cooking meals. I like the Rambo-esque take on survival here, where your focus is on the action side of things, like setting traps and taking out enemies. It looks more raw and intense, and might be better suited for those that don't like the really deep survival experiences where you're walking for ages and just relaxing. They do say it's the best action survival in VR.
I didn't think that all this would draw me in.
Glassbreakers. This brings a competitive, physics-based brawler set in the charming world of Moss. So you'll face off against other players using characters from that world. You'll be smashing, blocking, and literally breaking the glass between you guys. A cool part of this is you get to command a team that you can construct based off 12 different characters, all uniquely classed. And that's where the strategic play comes in. It's fast, chaotic, and very polished because it's from Polyarc, and great for quick 10-minute sessions where it provides addictive escapism. And the best thing is you don't have to stand up and move about to play it. So Vampire Survivors VR just dropped on Quest, bringing an old-school vibe with insanely addictive chaos in a roguelike's 2.5D diorama-style experience. So instead of full first person, the whole battlefield will sit in front of you on a board, and you will watch waves upon waves of monsters swarm you, and it gets packed. This game is right up my street as a retro lover, and of course you will get upgrades as you progress and survive, so you can do more damage. This is a VR edition that's bundled with the DLC like Legacy of the Moonspell and Tides of Fuscari right out of the box. You can also resize the entire playfield to fit your space, so if you're in an itty-bitty room you can still play, or if you're in a hall that's great too. It's also helpful if you want to play sitting down. It's fast, it's frantic, chaotic, flow-inducing. It's like the original gameplay, but brought into VR with a 3D twist. So that's it. They are the recent games released on Quest. Hopefully there was something there for you to try, demo, or just get fully stuck into. Don't forget to use the code SteveKnows to save some money. And please subscribe and join me for next time. I'll have more games, news, and reviews. But more importantly, have a great week, guys. Happy gaming. Good day.